Here is a panorama of my garden plants, some of them flowering plants, while others are just shrubs kept for their appearance. We will start off with these Ixora plants with a couple of flower bud bunches. Soon these will bloom into beautiful flowers. One more set of Ixora buds on a different plant. Here is a bunch of bright red Ixora flowers and more buds which seem to be quite immature and will take some time to bloom. Another variety of light pink Ixora flowers, not looking so bright as the red ones. This is a crepe jasmine. Flowers look almost like jasmine flowers but lack any fragrance. Another crepe jasmine with a few small buds. Maybe the flowers are less because of the rainy season over here. This crepe jasmine has variegated leaves, but flowers are just like the other crepe jasmine plants. Bleeding heart vine without flowers at the moment. It has been partly trimmed due to space constraints. This is how the flowers of bleeding heart vine look like. It is an archived image from my blog. There are a few more plants in my garden which will appear in the next video soon. Continuation of my garden panorama. The names of this set of plants are approximations from web searches. As they were procured years back from a local nursery, the actual names are missing. Sedges are a type of grass-like plants with inconspicuous flowers. Tea plants are also called tea trees, as there are a variety of colors and sizes of this plant. You can also see a crepe jasmine plant in the background. This multi-branched tea plant has been there for a long time and is several feet tall with many stems and leaves. This should be another variant of the tea plants. I have several of them in my garden. This plant looks like rhododendron, which is an evergreen plant. This one resembles photos of small juniper plants but not exactly similar. Nearest match which I could obtain for this is a rubber fig. This seems to be a variant of the same plant. I don't have much doubt about this plant as another one in my garden has flowered and they are Euphorbia milli. These plants have prominent thorns on the stem and are also called crown of thorn and Christ plant. This palm plant has been here for almost 2 decades. Initially we had a couple of them kept as indoor plants, later shifted outside. One of them withered away, but this one is remaining like a bonsai. Of course, all the plant names are approximations. Anyone knowing the correct names, feel free to put them as a comment so that all of us will be enlightened. Third version of my garden panorama. As mentioned earlier, plant names are only approximations based on my web searches. This time the garden pots have been painted and rearranged in the small lawn after trimming the grass which had overgrown. My biggest tea plant has been there for more than a decade. In spite of being surrounded by concrete tiles, it has grown into a large bush with multiple stems and plenty of leaves. This plant grows well without need for much care from our side and seems to be quite sturdy. The lawn is somewhat triangular and this is a narrow strip at one end. Panoramic scan from the narrow strip to the broader part showing the plant collection in this newly arranged mini garden. This is the view from the other corner of the triangular lawn strip. Moving back in the reverse direction with a closer look at all the plants. A couple of Ixora flower bunches are seen at the tail end of this view. A closer look at the plants in the center of the lawn. Many tea plants are seen in between. There are Ixoras and crepe jasmine as well. Previous views were taken at dawn while this one was taken in the bright sunlight. One more view in bright sunlight.